How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Fallout 3. In the last episode, we were helping out the Rayleigh Rangers, and now we're actually right up here, about to save them. And we got dog meat. And we're still looking for Sydney. I don't know where she went. She's just kind of gone. But yeah, so we gotta finish this quest up here, and we're on the rooftop of the Statesman Hotel. Oh, somebody got a minigun. Hopefully it's the Rangers. Oh, okay. Thank goodness. Dang, they're putting in work. Oh. Dark. I'm gonna make it, you know, not dark. Alright. Wow, what this place was back then.
Get your ass over here before you attract every super mutant in the building.
Okay, hold on, jeez, come on.
The name's Butcher. I'm the team medic. It's good to see a friendly face. Okay, now, who the heck are you, and when are reinforcements coming?
No time for chatter. I'm here to get you guys out.
Hang on there. First, I need to know if Riley is okay. I assume she made it somewhere if you're here.
Yeah, she's fine. They patched her up and she's resting in Underworld.
That's a relief. I told her she was nuts when she decided to try to sneak out of here. Guess I was wrong. Now, let's talk about getting out of here. I would have proposed going back the way you came, but apparently it's impossible now. So, the express elevator is our only solution.
It doesn't look like the elevator works anymore.
You're right. What we need is something to power the elevator motor up here and get the thing going. On the way up here, I'm pretty certain we passed a maintenance room. Inside was a wrecked Protectron. If you can get me its fission battery, I can have Donovan jury-rig the elevator.
I have a fission battery that will fix the express elevator. Right here.
Fantastic. Get that over to Donovan right away. As soon as he gets it up and running, make a break for it. Remember, our rally point is our HQ, Ranger Compound. Don't stop for anything.
Okay.
What's the big idea?
Donovan, that's Brick.
So you're the reinforcements, huh? Crazy. Hey there. Donovan at your service. You break it, I fix it.
How have you guys survived up here?
By the seat of our pants. We are out of everything. Ammo, food, and time. I have no idea how we made it this long, but damn, I am glad you got up here.
What can you tell me about Vernon Square?
All I can tell you is this place sucks. I hope we never have to map another inch of it.
I'm not even mind. They're fixing up with me. I have a fission battery that will fix the express elevator.
Let me have that thing. Give me a few minutes, and I'll have the elevator up and running. As soon as I get it online, we'll get out of here. What can I do you for?
Here, buy you some ammo.
Thanks. I was starting to feel a little naked without it.
We're gonna get some more ammo around here.
On our way to the roof, one of our guys got scragged. Poor son of a bitch got blown apart by a frag. I think he went down on the second floor stairwell of this place. You find him, and you'll find his ammo.
Oh!
Ask Butcher for the code, though. We lock that stuff so the muties can't steal what's inside. Not really. All I remember is passing that maintenance office on the 3rd floor. Sorry we were under fire the whole time. Otherwise, I would have cleaned the place out. Yep, no problem.
Good to see you in one piece.
Hey,
Oh, shit. Oops. I got minigun too, pal.
That takes care of that.
Ooh, can repair my minigun. That sounds ridiculous. But it's amazing. Wait, what? Oh, hey, I unequipped it. I thought it broke. I thought it broke.
Again, I'm not sure how to thank you. I'm going to head back to Ranger Compound to see if Riley's back yet. Look me up anytime you're in the neighborhood. If I can ever be of medical assistance or you need some supplies or repairs, let me or Donovan know.
Sure thing. Turn to the compound.
Up ahead should be the door to the strong room. That's where they keep his information. Open fire! You'll get it. I hope you know what you're doing.
Absolutely. I don't think I'm missing anything.
The enemy is at the gates. Now is the time for the greatest of rallying cries.
Oh,
You've breached our defenses, evaded our best soldiers, and you've raided my home. But I have not yet begun to fight. I cannot allow you to steal our freedom. The Declaration must remain here. It is our symbol of hope, the one thing that cries out, we are a free nation.
you must be Button Gwinnett, second signer of the Declaration.
Then my reputation precedes me. Good. That should make you well aware that I am not to be trifled with, and that my loyalty to the States is legendary. I know your fighting prowess far exceeds my own, but I will still duel you to the death if I must. What will it be, then? Rapiers? Pistols at dawn? Out with it!
That's quite brave of you, to potentially sacrifice your life over a document.
This is no mere document, sir. This is the doctrine laid down by my fellow members of the Second Continental Congress. It absolves us of the tyranny of King George III of Great Britain. It is perhaps the greatest symbol of this free nation.
You do realize that was about 500 years later, don't you?
Petty lies and deceit may be the way of Great Britain's crown, but I will not succumb to such tomfoolery. Since it appears you wish to resolve this without bloodshed, may I suggest you stand down and surrender?
Hello, turrets.
I can promise that you will be treated well, in a manner accustomed to any member of the Royal Army.
There's more to this than you realize, Button.
Please explain, but I warn you, I am well versed on the tactics of the underhanded redcoat spy. You do well to remember that.
Oh, I hope I pass this. I'm Thomas Jefferson, and I have returned to liberate the Declaration.
Saints alive! It is both an honor and a privilege, sir. I was hoping this day would arrive. I hope these fortifications are up to your high standards, sir. All of my men await your command to push and retake the capital. May I ask where you intend to bring the document?
It will be carried to our new president, Abraham Washington.
Our new president? So the stars and stripes truly are forever. All hail the red, white, and blue. Does this mean the war is over? Have we won?
Yes, button. We won.
It's over? Amen to that. Then I suppose my posting here at the fort is complete. I think you said it best when you said, we in America do not have government by the majority. We have government by the majority who participate. It has been both an honor and a privilege to serve in the Army of the United States. What are your final orders?
Stand down and honorably relinquish your posts. You've earned a rest.
Coming from you, that means all the world to me. It's been an honor and a privilege to serve my country. It's time for me to take a long-needed rest. I think you'll find that the rest of my men are long due for the same. I hereby relinquish command and control of this fortification to you. Good luck to you, Mr. Jefferson, and give Sally my regards.
Monica. Wow, this would have absolutely killed me. Unlock mag seal doors. Unlock all east wing doors. And unlock all strong room doors. Oh. Ah. The Declaration of Independence.
What's up?
What's our next move?
Let's get the hell out of here. Time to get paid and get drunk. There should be an elevator to the upper levels somewhere around here. Rivet City, here we come.
Yeah, where is this kid? But stuff feels like vanilla. I mean,
Now
it's
I
great.
know what a TV dinner feels like.
You know a mod is done correctly when it feels like vanilla. There's Brian Waltz.
What is it, mister?
Can you tell me more about the things attacking Greatwich?
Well, they're big, ugly things that crawl around on 6 legs. They got huge teeth and skitter around grabbing everything in their path. My papa would always say they're fucking ants. Well, that's what he used to call them anyway. I just call them fire ants.
Have these things always been around?
Nah, those things started coming around only in the last few months. At first, they just crawled around outside our town. But later, they came into town, and, well, you know the rest.
Is there any special way to hurt them?
My papa had a gun. He said it hurt those things. But he said they were the dumbest fucking ants he ever saw. He kept telling everyone to shoot for their antenna. Whatever that means.
Antenna. Antenna.
Alright. What is it?
Where's your house?
Look for the house nearest to the billboard. That's sticking out of the ground. It's pretty close to the diner. You can't miss it.
What happened here?
It used to be kinda nice. No one bothered us there. I guess because we were so close to D.C. There were 7 of us living there in tall, old brick houses. I think I'm the last one left. Those things took everyone else.
Who else lived in Greatwich?
Besides me and my papa, there was Doc Lesko, who stayed with us, and Will Brandis, and his mama and papa, too. I guess they're all gone now.
Do you know the others in town very well?
Nah. People don't like to stay long in Greatwich. The DC ruins aren't a great place to make a home, you know. In fact, Papa was talking about moving on soon. We've been here for maybe a year. Alright. What is it? Nah, go.
Tell me more about Doc Lesko.
He was a strange man. He paid Papa some caps to help him build a shack and carry a bunch of junk into it. Papa called him an egghead, but his head was shaped regular, so I didn't get it.
Nah, I don't really care
Yeah?
about this shit. Yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna be honest. I have to go.
If you look around enough in Great Itch, you might find some useful stuff people left behind.
Alright. Weird. A little bit of bad news to Dr. Will. These are his parents. Poor kid.
Ha! Stupid monsters! Can't get me in here. Hey, you're back. Any word? Any news? Come on, tell me already.
I think I got some bad news for you.
Oh no. What happened?
Brian, I'm sorry, but your father is dead.
He's dead? I guess I already knew. Besides, I'm too tired to cry anymore.
I'll stop whatever started this, I promise you.
You gotta stop it, so this can't happen to anyone else's family ever again. I wish I had met you a long time ago. And then maybe my dad would still be alive. Thanks for doing all this. I'm feeling better now that you're here.
Since we know more information, mind if I ask you about some of the people who lived here?
Nah, go ahead. It's just nice to talk to anyone about stuff at all.
How about Doc Lesko?
He was a strange man.
Wait, did I already do all this? Do you have any idea what Dr. Lesko was doing here in Great Itch?
Nah, he was a nice man, but he never wanted to play with me. All I know is he was all gone when the ants started showing up. I think they got him too.
Did Dr. Lesko have any weird stuff in his place?
I don't know. All kinds of doohickeys. Boxing. Oh wait, he had a big, clunky, shiny man too. That was kind of neat.
A robot? Oh, that's it. Let's go, Sydney, and dog meat. I'm so lost. Oh!
Well, you startled me. You really mustn't creep up on people like that.
You sound like Leos. Hey, you're the egg. Wait, I mean the scientist the kid was talking about.
Well, yes, I suppose I am. Dr. Weston Lesko's my name, and it's good to make your acquaintance. What brings you to my little experimental ecosystem?
Oh, damn. Experiments, what do you mean?
My experiments are of a complex nature and would take a scientist to explain. Oh, wait! I'm a scientist! How marvelous! My foray into reducing the girth of these insectoid creatures is of utmost importance. I intend to generationally reduce their immense stature by way of a pre-birth induced mutagen. Isn't that clever?
Oh, I see. You're trying to make them smaller over time by injecting the eggs.
My word, you understand perfectly. How marvelous!
Are you aware that your new ants are, they breathe fire?
Well, this is rather embarrassing, so you'll have to forgive me, but it appears that I've made a slight miscalculation in my mutagen samples. Instead of lowering the size of the ants, the brood hatched and developed a new biomechanism. I call their genetic aberration pyrosis, the ability to emit flame from their bodies. I may be able to correct this error, but I can't get near my equipment.
I'm shocked you didn't attempt this in a controlled environment first.
Your knowledge of experimental procedure surprises me. Indeed, I have skipped a step and directly modified an entire brood. Perhaps I was too hasty. I was so certain it would work. To correct this mistake, I'll need to get to my terminal to modify the mutagen.
So, it's your mistake, Doc. You fix it.
Please, don't insult my intelligence. Had I been able to correct this error easily, I would have done so long before you arrived. My portable terminal is set up in the hatchery chamber near the Ant Queen. If I can reach it, I can continue to work on improving the mutagen.
Why not just kill the queen and be done with it?
If I were to do that, months of data would be lost. No, the Queen must remain completely unharmed. Your objective would be to eliminate what I call her quintet of nest guardians. Filthy little abominations.
Just how will this undo the mayhem you've caused?
I've rigged the equipment at my portable terminal to emit what I call an inhibitor pulse. Once I send this pulse, all of the remaining ants will lose their empathic link with the Queen and frenzy, destroying each other in the process. So, that's all there is to it. What do you say?
If this will stop the ants from burning down Grey Ditch, I'm in.
You will? How marvelous! Be careful, my friend. The nest guardians can be quite tenacious.
What do you know about Brian Wilkes?
Far too curious. His incessant questioning would often come when I was the most absorbed with my calculations. He had no regard for the importance of my work.
Can't you take responsibility for his father's death?
All scientists take responsibility for their failures because it comes with the territory. I will take this experimentation to completion without roosting on the moral high ground. If I allow emotions to enter the mix, all this time and energy spent will have been for nothing.
Don't you realize you've ruined his entire life?
You have your ideals and I have mine. I'm down here to complete my experiments at any cost. If that means the loss of a few lives to save generations of lives in the future, it's a small price to pay.
Should have at least told him you were alive. He thought he was alone.
I can't risk leaving this place. I have to continue monitoring the hatchery for any further mutations in the next brood. I have no time for children and their petty games. What do they know about the importance of my work? Yes?
What else can you tell me about these fire ants?
Well, the mutagen has enhanced their fortitude and provided them with what I call pyrosis, the ability to emit flame biologically. They're quite radiation-free, however. Well, as radiation-free as any other mutated creature in the wasteland. Oh my, yes, they're quite marvelous. There are many that say it can't be done, but I'll prove them wrong.
Something isn't right. You shouldn't have gotten results like this so quickly.
Well, I may have used a few, shortcuts, yes. I was told that the FEV works wonders when used under controlled circumstances. Apparently, I was wrong, but I know my mistake. I'm certain I can get it to work.
Man, use FEV on ants. How exactly can I destroy the mutagen?
Destroy? Oh, no, no, no! You mustn't do that. It's my life's work. Just clear me a path to my equipment and I'll do the rest when you tell me it's safe.
What's the goal of the experiments?
By introducing my mutagen directly into an ant egg, I hope to reduce the size of the adults. This is a generational system, meaning it will take quite a few broods before the ants are at their destination size. In the end, I hope to make them as small as they were over 200 years ago. Yes?
Yeah. How'd you go from changing their size to breathing fire?
Playing with genetic codes isn't simple. Do you realize one tiny tweak at any point in the last million years could have completely changed us? Going from attempting to change their size to generating their pyrosis ability is no surprise at all.
Will anything special hurt the ants?
I'm afraid they are not susceptible to anything I can think of that wouldn't harm the garden variety giant ant. Just aim for their antennae if you can. It will confuse them quite a bit.
How the heck can they breathe fire?
The stimulation of the subject's evolutionary trigger by the mutagen caused a biodefensive reaction metamorphosing the ant's venom glands. This process caused unexpected oscillations in the venom molecules at such a vast rate it produces a thermodynamic biochemical reaction. As the subject ejects the volatile solution, it becomes conflagrant due to new structures in its maw. I call it calefaction array. Amazing, isn't it?
Sure.
Yes?
Yes.
Please don't insult my intelligence. You didn't even enter the hatchery. Now, I believe you have a job to do?
I need to bring it? Or... Sorry, have it. Oh, this looks correct. Oh, this looks correct. Flying fungus.
Hey! Where?
Nest Guardian.
What's the matter, huh? Can't stand the sight of your own blood?
Tell him.
Lock and load. Yeah! Yeah!
There she is. Got a dog
Need
beat.
some help with this one?
Ow.
How else may I assist you in your endeavors? I've detected some changes within the Queen's hatchery with my equipment. What's transpired?
My work is done, Doctor.
Oh, how marvelous. Please, tell me what happened.
I killed all the Nest Guardians.
Then I will proceed to my portable terminal at once and make the necessary changes to the formula. Thanks very much for everything. You've been quite a useful lab assistant.
So what will you do now, Doctor?
Well, I will continue my research. There has to be a way to reduce these creatures to their former size. Until then, I will be staying in my shack next to the Wilkes' home should you ever wish to visit me.
What should I do about Brian Wilkes?
You should take him away from this place. Find him a home. It would be difficult to accomplish my experiments with him scampering about and asking an interminable amount of questions. Yes? be ever vigilant. Those from the genus Solenopsis are not to be trifled with.
His ants are probably being tortured. It's time to end it. He made one mistake. Who's to say?
Start back at square one.
Who's to say he won't make another one? Oh, he's following me.
Yes, what did you need? Finally, a chance to
Synthesize new mutant formula? It's just super sequence. Send in inhibitor pulse.
Yes, what did you need?
So that didn't do anything. Got it. Destroy the mutant example. So I'm actually going to now we watch him die by ants. There's a quantum. See what he thinks.
For your safety, I'm sorry. Voice signature.
Vince rat poisoning. Ah, 400. And 21. Nice.
Yes, what did you need?
He doesn't even know.
Much to do, so much to do.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure he has much to do.
My sympathies go out.
Alright, no more research from him. Anyway, we're out of here.
Whoa. Sure is hot in here. The ants! They're all dead. Every single one of them. It was so weird. All of a sudden, the ants went nuts and started fighting each other. It was like they were totally crazy. It was really scary, but kind of cool at the same time. You know what I mean?
I'm just glad you're safe.
I wish I had something to give you for all the work you did, but I never really had much to start with. I guess now you'll be on your way, and I'll have to try living here by myself. Hope you'll come back and visit someday.
I can't leave you here alone. Let me find you a place to live.
Really? You mean it? Oh boy, thank you so much. I'll wait in my old house for you to come back. I need to bury my papa anyway. Just don't forget about me.
Any idea where I can look for someone to take care of you?
Well, Papa always told me about my cousin Vera. She lives in some big, giant
City.
ship somewhere or something. Papa called the place Rivet City, but I don't know where it is. I wish I was tough like you.
There we go.
Welcome to the Weatherly Hotel. I'm your hostess, Vera Weatherly.
Have you heard of any interesting gossip?
Well, I really shouldn't tell you, but have you heard about Polly Cantelli? He's addicted to chems. His poor wife, Cindy, is at her wit's end.
Is there any fun rumors flying around River City?
You haven't heard? Angela has the hots for Diego. But since he's a priest, he's been putting her off. One of these days, she's just going to jump his bones.
What does that even mean? Are there other rumors you've heard?
They say Mr. Lopez is
It's
losing
XP.
it. He stands on the top of the bridge tower for hours at a time, just staring out over the city.
That sounds nice. I don't care, actually. Vera, your nephew Brian lost his folks and need a place to live.
Poor dear. I know what it's like to be alone. I'd love to take him in. Don't worry. I have the means to keep him fed and healthy, but most importantly, safe.
I think Brian will love his new home. I'll send him along shortly.
Oh, that's wonderful. If you ever wander back into Rivet City, why don't you check up on us? You're always welcome.
All right. Thank you.
I hope you found me a place to live.
Sure did, Brian. Vera said that she can take you in.
You really found her? Oh, thank you so much. I can't believe everything you've done for me. Most people would have kept on walking when I ran up to them screaming like I did. I'll get my stuff together and move on out there right away. Come visit me sometime.
Nice, sure will. Did it. Liberty Pride. Oh no. The hell am I going? Oh, down here.
Outsiders in the Citadel. Such a pleasure. May I start by saying that I am sorry for your loss. I was acquainted with your father many years ago.
Oh, that's cool.
The world has lost one of its few remaining visionaries.
How did you know my father?
I have been a part of the Brotherhood for many years. Enough that I was here when Project Purity first began. I did not work directly with your father. He and his team valued their independence, and I respected that.
Thanks for your sympathy.
Think nothing of it. Now, Dr. Lee has explained your predicament. You need to locate some Vault-Tec equipment?
My father was looking for something called a G.E.C.K. Do you have one?
A G.E.C.K? Goodness no, certainly not. I must say that there are some who doubt such a device really exists, let alone works. If, however, you share your father's determination, I may be able to assist you in locating one.
Do you know where to find one?
Possibly. I'm afraid I won't be able to assist you directly. The news Dr. Lee has brought will require me to be elsewhere. I can, however, give you access to an old pre-war computer from Vault-Tec. It may have the information you need.
You'll find the terminal in the archives in the A-Ring.
Thanks for the help.
You are welcome. If you require further assistance,
I may be able to help.
All right. A ring. Ooh, right here.
You honor us with your presence here.
Thank you. All right, so what we have here? All right, so it's the Vault Tech computer, DC area vault listings. All right. Well, we got Vault 76. Equipment instances. Much data, general comics to power. Personal assignments. Vault 76 is one of our 17 control vaults. It will operate exactly according to the plan dictated in the marketing material produced by Vault Tech and precisely to resident expectations. This vault will open automatically after a period of 20 years, and the residents will be pushed back into the open world for study and comparison to the other experiments. Project goals. This is restricted. Vault 87. Equipment entrances. I don't see that. That's not going to be... But 87 is the one we're looking for. Apparently. Oh, there it is. The next page it does it. G.E.C.K. Personal assignments? No. Which means nothing. Vault 92. $245 occupants. Damn. The musical instruments. That's the one. One I went to earlier. Vault 101. Our vault. Oh wow, there's nothing. There's no information on it. Error. Restricted. What the hell is wrong with 101? 106. 95 subjects. Atomic nuclear power. Information's been redacted. Redacted. Interesting. 108. 475 occupants? Damn. Oops. Reassign medical test, Mr. Jones. Inception. Not much on it. $112. 85 occupants? Damn, that's more than I saw. Guess most of them died. Faceless logs. Administrator, single, nothing on that. Wow, pretty, hush hush. Order of position forms. Well. Maxon. There's Elder Maxon in the first game, and no, there wasn't really one in the second. And there was not really in tactics or Brotherhood of Steel. So Maxon here, so it's like, I think I remember it's actually the kid Maxon. He's all grown up and the leader of the Brotherhood in Fallout 4, but he's a kid in this game. There he is!
Hail to you, stranger. I am Squire Maxon, loyal servant of Steel. It is an honor to make your acquaintance.
That's crazy, man. Relax, Squire. I don't bite.
I plead for your pardon if my behavior offends you, sir. We don't get many visitors in the Citadel. The Brothers and Elder Lions are excellent teachers, but I get nervous about the protocols. The Codex says that outsiders are not to be trusted. Shield yourself from those not bound to you by steel, for they are the blind. Aid them when you can, but lose not sight of yourself, it says.
Understandable. I've met a lot of dangerous people myself.
It's not simply the outsiders that we are wary of. Anybody who has not taken the oath of fraternity is suspicious to us. The Codex says, fear those who do not pledge to the Brotherhood, for though their eyes may be open through service, they are now blind. But it also tells us, give way your suspicions to the wisdom of thine elder. Where he shows trust, so shall you. Elder Lions trust you, so you are free to stay here.
I found a Brotherhood holotag. What should I do with it?
Talk to Scribe Jameson. She's our keeper of the scrolls. She will want to know what you have found.
Where can I find Scribe Jameson?
She spends most of her time in the archives. You'll find them in A-Ring, near the Great Hall.
Okay. Alright then.
Glad to be of help.
They don't actually make you fight, do they?
No. But I could. I know I'm ready. I mean, it would be scary, but it's not fair that I have to sit inside while the knights go on patrol. I did go out one time, you know. Sarah, Sentinel Lions took me out, just to show me. I killed a super mutant too, I swear. I also sort of shot Sarah, but just a little. It was just a flesh wound.
That's still pretty serious. What do you make of the Enclave, Squire?
You're asking me what I think about the Enclave? Well, the Brotherhood of Steel has actually faced the Enclave before. Back west. More than 30 years ago, according to our chronicles. Judging from those records, I say their soldiers are outfitted in advanced power armor Mark II. It's pretty strong. Better than our power armor. And some of their technology is amazing. Vertibirds, plasma weapons that can turn a man to goo. Does that help?
They have some powerful shit. I don't suppose you know anything about super units.
Oh yes. I've studied them quite a bit since I've been here. They're not all the same, you know. Besides the regular ones. There are also brutes. And after them, the masters. They're really tough. But the worst of all? The behemoth. He's a giant. I saw one once, outside the Citadel walls. So scary.
Oh yeah.
The super mutants are all over the city ruins. But Elder Lions doesn't actually think they're from there, or we would have found their home by now. It kind of seems like they're looking for something, but we're not really sure what that is.
Aren't you a little young for all this?
Oh, well, you see, I am descended from the great Roger Maxon, founder of our order. I am the last of his line. They say my soul was forged from eternal steel, but I don't believe that. I'm really just a normal boy. I was sent to the Citadel many years ago to be fostered by Elder Lions. But that was before the Western Elders lost faith in the Elder. I really don't know if I'll ever get home, but, well, I kind of like it here. Sentinel Lions has been very kind to me. She's taught me so much.
Alright, I'll have to go now.
Very well.
We'll see you in the future, lad. We'll see you in the future.
Need something, friend?
We'll Scribe Jameson.
Hail, outsider. I am Scribe Jameson. Word of your ordeal has spread. I am truly sorry for the loss of your father. But if I can help you in any way, please let me know.
I found a Brotherhood holotag. What should I do with it?
You have? Oh my. This brings to light a sad affair for the Brotherhood. But perhaps it is something that you can assist us with. If you have the time, I have an offer for you.
Frankly, I don't get. Sure. I've got all the time in the world.
Good. As I'm sure you've noticed, the Brotherhood operates all over the DC ruins, often detached from the main base here at the Citadel. We're short on communication equipment. So many of the groups in the field operate as independent cells, without standing orders. Sometimes, I'm afraid that their missions end in their deaths. As Keeper of the Scrolls, it's my charge to write of each fallen brother's deeds.
Yeah. Without radio equipment, you can't keep track of them?
Exactly. A brother fallen in the field may have no one to carry word of his death back to me. In calmer times, we could send detachments and messengers to learn their fates. But with our manpower stretched thin, we have no such luxury. Which is why I must now ask you for your help. Each brother wears a holotag like the one you found. Should you find any of the fallen brethren in the field, I ask that you return their tags to me, so that I might record their deeds in the scrolls.
Okay. What's my reward if I bring these holotags?
We have access to a great deal of technology, and because of that, there are a number of things that we can continue to produce. I will be able to offer you caps for the tags you bring me, but from time to time, I will be able to give you something a bit more interesting.
Tell me a little bit more about the scribes.
Well, there are a number of orders within the scribes, each dedicated to a specific area of research.
What are the orders?
The Order of the Sword is responsible for weapons research and development. Guns, ammunition, anything of a defensive nature. Defensive research is done by the Order of the Shield. Power armor, defensive structures, anything that is intended to protect us. The Order of the Quill preserves the written knowledge of the ancients, seeking out all manner of books and holotapes.
Oh, okay. What order are you part of?
Actually,
Quill.
I am Proctor of the Order of the Quill. I oversee the archives and library here in the Citadel. We are dedicated to preserving the history of the Brotherhood, as well as unearthing the secrets of the pre-war civilizations. We have a single field associate, Scribe Yearling. She operates out of the former Library of Congress to the northeast.
I better. That's all I needed then, I guess.
Very well.
So, any thoughts on the Enclave?
Quite a few. But most are distinctly unladylike and unworthy of discussion. I will tell you that the Brotherhood has encountered the Enclave before, and their motives were just as sinister then as they are now.
Care to say anything about super mutants?
The Brotherhood has been battling super mutants for decades. First out west, then in Chicago, now here. But this group of super mutants is different somehow. Physically, yes, but mentally as well. If we knew where they came from, we'd know why.
They reference Fallout Tactics right there. Chicago. How about that? I'm gonna ask about the holotags.
Yes, what about them?
I found some.
Have you? It saddens me to hear of my fallen brethren, but their names and deeds shall be records. Tell me, how many have you found?
Take all the holotags I have.
Their names shall be written into the scrolls.
Elder Scrolls?
To be remembered forever. As for you, here's your reward. Use it well and in good health.
I have some more questions about the Brotherhood.
Ah, one of my favorite subjects, of course. What would you like to know?
What about the Brotherhood's history in this area?
We first arrived in the capital wasteland in 2255. In those first couple of years, we discovered the Citadel, super mutants, and Project Purity. Ah, the Purifier. What an undertaking. The work your father and his team did was amazing. The Brotherhood helped protect them, you know, at least for a little while. But we were stretched thin as it was, even back then. We had to pull our forces out. When we did, the place was overrun. I imagine that's when your father left. I'm sorry. I wish things had turned out differently.
What does the Brotherhood believe?
We believe in technology, in the triumph of the creations of the ancients, over the horrors and evils of the wasteland. We believe in trust. Trust in technology. Trust in our fellow brothers. Trust in our elders. Ah, and we believe in victory. Our forces have dwindled, but still we fight on. Super mutant, Enclave, it matters not. Surrender is not an option.
Okay. Who are the members of the Brotherhood?
Elder Lyons leads us. Star Paladin Cross is his seneschal. Sentinel Lyons, the Elder's daughter, commands the Lion's Pride, our elite combat squad. The Paladins lead the Knights. The Knights are the core of the Brotherhood. They scour the waste to eliminate evil and recover technology. Scribe Rothschild oversees the scribes in their duties to seek knowledge and restore the technology the Brotherhood has acquired.
We met him. That's all I needed to know.
Very well.
I'll be going.
Go with peace and knowledge.
All right. There he is.
Did you have any success with that old terminal?
Vault 87 has the G.E.C.K. I don't know where it is.
Ah, well, that much I believe I can help with. Step over here for a moment. I'll show you where it is. This map shows the locations of all known vaults in the local area. Vault 87 has been highlighted for you. There. Entrance to Vault 87 will be particularly difficult for you, I'm afraid.
Why? What's difficult about it?
The area is highly irradiated. Lethal levels are all around the entrance. Gaining direct access will be quite impossible.
How do I get to the radiation?
Quite simply, you don't. To attempt such a thing would be certain death for you.
There's gotta be another way.
You share your father's determination, it seems. And in this case, you are correct. There may well be another way. Vault 87 is located very close to the site of Lamplight Caverns. It is entirely probable that the vault may be entered from within the caves.
Oh. There's a vault down there and you never bothered investigating it?
Attempts were made, but all resources are stretched thin. The radiation proved fatal, and so our efforts were focused elsewhere. Perhaps you will have more success.
Well, guess it's time to find out. I'll go there myself.
The Brotherhood simply cannot spare the resources necessary to investigate the area. Perhaps you may be more successful. If you do find anything, please return here so that we may decide how best to proceed.
Thanks for your help.
I wish we could do more, but the Brotherhood potentially faces a very pressing, very real threat in the Enclave. All of my efforts must now be devoted to assessing the threat they may pose to us. I'm sure you understand.
Way over there. Alright. The little lamplight.
I have those results, Master.
Alright guys, this is where I'll end this episode off here. In this episode, we visited the Brotherhood, got a bunch of lore and explanations of what was going on and why they went from the west to the east. And now, we're off to find Vault 87.
Hey! Where?
Good. Now we're off to find 87. Oh, now we're off to find Vault 87. So I'll see you guys in the next episode of Fallout 3.
I'm a doctor.
I'm a housewife. I'm a vault warranty inspector. I don't know what I'm gonna be.
Now, finding your future is easy with the Generalized Occupational Aptitude Test. See how easy it is.
Find your new career.